I'm the introduction guy now. So welcome to the pod. Every week you're just sitting there. So I welcome to the
Sorry, I didn't know that we're starting. You know, welcome back to the Home of Cool podcast. My name is Michaela Pascal, and this is Jack O'Shea.
My wife just sits there.
I do nothing.
She just sits there. I come in for my hard day at work at the office, which is a construction site. My hands are dirty, they're bleeding, and there's nothing on the stove. And the kids are crying, and the dogs have run away.
I'm Jan from The Office.
Yes.
When Michael comes home and she's just sleeping on
It's
in the bed.
Greatest. She's sleeping in the laziest, like legs back position.
That's me, basically.
But we were just talking about how, like your car insurance, you can get a discount on car insurance if you have like a good report card.
Yeah, when you're young, like you're a teenage driver, it's like you can get a good student discount.
Which is just. It's so interesting because it's like, no, I totally get why.
Oh, absolutely. It's like, well, you seem to be more of a responsible child.
Just statistically, it's like, it's that thing that my dad and I got in a big argument, actually it's pretty big for us, where he was saying that they found out that people who floss regularly, and I do floss regularly, people who floss regularly have better heart health.
Yes.
And I was saying, I think it's correlation.
I think it's correlation as well.
I don't think it's
flossing
causation. Affects your heart.
No.
I think that people who floss well tend to do other things well too.
Flossing is kind of like that extra step thing where it's like people like it's the one thing that people don't want to do every day because it for some reason it's not that long.
Yeah.
But it's a tedious task. And so it's like, but if you're willing to do that, you're willing to take care of yourself in other ways.
Yeah. The one thing that I don't do every day, that's just not part of my, like I have to floss. I have to brush my teeth. Otherwise my mouth feels gross. I don't do mouthwash every day, but I know that's one of those things where it's like, I bet I would feel a lot better if I did.
Yeah.
It stays in your mouth.
I feel weird flossing and then not mouthwashing right after.
See, that's a good way to be. You want to feel weird. God, how great is it to feel bad about doing something that you shouldn't be, like not doing something?
Yeah. You know? That's currently the world I'm living in.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, my husband was like, my lazy ass wife, let's go to the gym.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm not a gym goer, right? Like I'm a treadmill, like whatever, like that type of workout person. But like this year, you've really been like, I'm going to work you out because I just I don't know what I'm doing in the gym.
You're not giving yourself enough credit. You asked me and I said, all right.
Yeah.
And we started doing it.
Because I was too shy to work out in front of you before for some reason.
Everybody has
It's really embarrassing. Like I had like gym fear.
Yeah.
And like I still kind of do. Like if I'm without you, I'm kind of like, oh God, people are looking at me.
Yeah.
But like because I was romantically involved with you, I felt even more embarrassed. Or I was like, this is unattractive.
What happened where you were like, I don't give a shit anymore? Or were you more just like, I got to go to the gym?
I think it was like me being like, I got to go to the gym. Like I'm at that age in my life where it's like, if I don't build the habit now, it's never going to happen.
Which is really true.
And you married me.
Yeah, I married you. And it's like, because I kept on telling you, it's like, but I get like gym anxiety too. There's certain exercises where I just can't figure them out. And I feel silly doing them because I'm doing them wrong. But I also know that if I was watching someone do that, I wouldn't be like, they're doing it wrong.
If someone's doing something like quote unquote wrong, I just kind of assume maybe they know something I don't. In the gym, like I'm kind of like, oh, they know something I don't. So
I never do. I'm always like, they're wrong. How many times? Actually, that's true. How many times will I be like, okay, I'm gonna go get these weights and bring them into our little special room, and I'll go and I'll come back and be like, this one guy's an idiot out there.
Actually, most days.
So actually,
you're the gym judger.
But you know, I judge. I don't judge. Yeah, I judge him a little bit. But like usually when I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? He's only done bicep curls with weight that's way too light.
Yeah.
But
anyway, so yeah, now I'm at the point where I've built the habit. And so when I don't go to the gym, I'm kind of like, I don't feel good about myself.
Yeah.
Like not just from like an aesthetic standpoint, but I'm like my body needs to move. Like I kind of am starting to feel that now. And I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
I care about taking care of myself.
But I wonder if there are like other things too that people can do where insurance is like, yeah, we'll get you a discount.
Yeah.
You know?
I got a gym membership one time through like my health insurance where it was like, I think I paid like $5, like something really minimally where it was like in order for them to encourage people to go to the gym, they like subsidized part of the membership. So if you look at your health insurance, you might have that little perk and Benny too somewhere.
Yeah.
But I never went, but
exactly. So I'm sure that the like basically the people who get the gym through their health insurance, I'm pretty sure that the health insurance talked to the gyms and basically said, we'll give you $2 if you just take them.
Yeah.
Like we're not actually going to subsidize anything. People who are getting gym memberships through health insurance aren't going to go.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, okay, cool. We'll take whatever we can get.
I mean, maybe I would if I had like been in the habit of it.
Yeah.
I just wasn't, because this girl loves a deal.
You do love a deal.
This girl loves a deal. So, you know.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that would be like a negative almost for me of like as a health insurance company, be like giving people like a checklist. Like, are you a good student? Okay, a little bit money off. If I was like, do you say like you love a good deal?
Yeah.
I'd be like, we're going to tack on $50. There's a $50. She sees a good deal. Those aren't, you're a fine driver, but it's like, those aren't the best drivers.
Wasn't there like am I making this up? Or did Progressive have like a thing that you could put in your car that like wasn't like a tracker, but it kind of was a tracker, like on how you drove or whatever. And they could kind of give you a discount based on like you being a safe driver. I feel like that was a thing, right?
I don't know. I don't remember if it was Progressive, but that sounds familiar.
Right? I don't know. But it's like, that makes sense to me, where it's like, yeah, clearly you were a responsible driver.
Yeah.
You don't slam on the brakes every 2 seconds. Like,
no,
you don't speed. Like, you don't, you know.
Yeah, there is something that tracks your speeding. I know companies will have that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if it's like a work truck.
You'll see those stickers be like, I can't go faster than the speed limit because this is my job.
Yeah. Like, sorry, pass me.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm running on weird sleep right now. So I fear I may crash again. Man, we were messed up. Last week we were a little messed up too. Today
I'm like low on blood today.
Are you?
I had a crazy nosebleed last night.
You did.
But it was a weird one. It was a suspicious one where it was like, that's not a typical nosebleed.
You're like, that's not normal. You felt like 11 in Stranger Things.
I was kind of,
yeah.
Not even kidding you. I was kind of like, my ears could start bleeding now. And those are always really interesting because we've talked about before, but if I go down, I don't know. I would just be like, hey, you'd wake up, you'd call the 911, we figured it out.
Yeah.
But
now that I'm so strong
now
in the gym.
Yeah.
You know?
You should try to pick me up.
We should try to do that.
That'd be a fun one. You want to try right now? You want to try to pick me up right now? This is for the viewers.
Get on the floor.
This is for the viewers.
Okay. Okay. Like, how am I picking you up? Like, are you gonna like lay on your back?
No, you're just gonna come around, bear hug me, pick me up.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you do it? One more time. With the legs. Squat me
I
up.
have to get on your butt.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You got a little bit of air.
Ladies and
a
gentlemen,
little bit of air.
I was airborne. That was like the fourth flight for the Wright brothers. Just like a little bit of air. I was not on the ground for, I would call it a tenth of a second.
Yeah.
But
I'd say like
that's big.
You were like a good half inch off the floor.
And this is why I'm concerned about feigning in front of you.
But I think I could drag you though.
You want to try that right now too? Like, I don't know if you can. Because when you, maybe.
I think I could drag you.
I think your legs are strong enough to drag me. I don't think your hands are.
Yeah, but I could use my arms, like hook you around your shoulders.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, last night, I'm like, I might be going down. Who knows? I just need to be able to holler.
Why don't you ever wake me up?
To freak you out?
Yeah.
Never.
Go down like a man.
Well, I'm just like, the answer is because I'm probably fine.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, yeah, pretty much every other night I think I'm like having a stroke or something like that. I'm like, okay.
I'd say once a month, once every 2 months, I'm like, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
I'm a hypochondriac, so it's like that is kind of like a daily thing. I have to like talk myself down. Yesterday I thought I was having a heart attack while I was driving, but I was like, no, I pulled my neck and it's just on the left side of my body, and so my arm hurts.
If I could go back in time and change one thing, it would be I would go back to whenever was the first time you read the symptoms of like a heart attack or a stroke, and I would just like I wouldn't like cover them, but I'd come up with new ones that are like, are your eyes green?
Yeah.
And so you'd be like, I can't be. My eyes aren't green.
Yeah. Anyways, do you think that dreams mean anything?
No. I think that they mean nothing. I think that dreams are your thoughts and chaos.
Okay, well then riddle me my dream the other night.
Tell me your dream.
In my dream, you were divorcing me and I was super sad.
Yeah.
I was like distraught, and then I get on the plane and a man sits next to me and starts flirting
Who's the
with
man?
me. The man is Alec Baldwin.
Of Boss Baby. Of Boss Baby fame.
And you know what?
What?
I woke up feeling a little bit different about Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin of Rust fame.
Oh my God.
Not guilty.
He wasn't guilty.
No, he shouldn't be.
No,
but
that was, he hired a professional didn't do their job.
Done.
We could talk about that for days, but we won't, because I'm pretty sure we've already covered that.
But the reason why that would happen is because Alec Baldwin's a famous person.
But it's not like I watched anything with him recently.
But you know who he is. Every now and then I'll have a dream, and somebody who I didn't even I remember I was in the 3rd grade with them.
Yeah.
Will be in my dream. It's not because they're thinking about me.
Yeah.
I really think I think that there's a lot of stuff you can find meaning in. I know that I think that.
Do you think it's not that I wanted to be with Alec Baldwin and maybe that I wanted to be Hilaria Baldwin?
That would be a you thing.
Maybe.
That would be a you thing. It would be more about Hilaria.
Maybe that's what it is, because I am a Hilaria stan.
Like last year during the election season, it became pretty clear. I was like, I think my wife is watching Doug and Melania a little bit more than she's watching Donald and Kamala. I was like, you seem to be really weighed in, really invested in the life of the first spouses.
I want to know what the spouses are up to.
Right? Right? I mean, I love an honest first spouse. And that's why honestly, that's Melania's the best part of Trump's presidency.
She is.
Like, say what you want, and honestly, so was Hillary. Hillary just said what she fucking felt.
Yeah. Hillary was different though, where it was she felt like she was part of the administration.
Yeah, she did. She was like, I'm the president. It's like, no, you're not.
She kind of was though.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Jill was probably the president too.
Jill was legit the president. Jill was legitimately the president.
You know what? And she's a teacher. I trust her.
Oh, she's a doctor.
You're right.
How dare?
But she's also a teacher.
She literally was Ross.
She's her doctorate.
Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I'm out on Jill Biden. And I was literally the second she was like, I go by Dr. Jill Biden. And it was like an honorary PhD. It's like if Arnold Schwarzenegger was like, I'm Dr. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like, you get an honorary PhD. You spoke at a graduation commencement. And even if you did get a PhD, it's like you're Ross Geller. No, you're.
I love Jill. You know me. I love Jill. I loved when after they pardoned Hunter and they were like, why'd you do it? And she's like, you would do it too. And it was like, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Also, by the way, I'm loving the discourse around Hunter Biden right now. Because he just did that interview and everyone's kind of like, you know what? It's pretty funny. I've been on the Hunter train.
Yeah.
I love Hunter.
I think everybody loves Hunter.
He put Hunter Biden and Donald Trump Jr. in a room together and
they've done
let them duke it out.
They've done coke together. That's the thing.
They're boys somewhere.
I don't know if they've done it in the last 10 years, but you're telling me that the 2 children, Donald Jr. and Hunter, haven't done coke once? I don't believe it.
I don't believe
that
it
would
either.
Be shocking.
I know.
Unless they had never met before. I think if they met once, they would have done coke together.
Yeah.
I'm like, you get the vibe. Yeah.
But it was I was pitching that he should be an influencer a year ago or whatever. 6 months ago. I have no concept of time. Because I was like, all he does is he apparently documents everything. He takes pictures of everything.
He really does.
I was like, he should be an Instagram influencer. You're taking pictures of everything. Now I'm like, he should have a podcast.
He should. He really should. Where were we? Oh, the dreams thing.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think, you know me though. You know what really gets me is when people are like, oh, my father or my grandmother's favorite animal was a bird. And when you see a bird, you're like, that's them. That's meaning to me.
Okay. I thought you were going to say that wasn't.
No, that makes me cry every single time. Every time.
Yeah.
When people say that in front of me, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave the room now because I'm going to tear up. But I think dreams are just your imagination. And it's like, people really.
I think it's a portal to another.
I think people imagine things about their imagination. And I'm like, there's other things to find meaning in.
I don't know. It feels like a different level of consciousness, you know?
It is a different type of consciousness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think dreams, sound off in the comments. What do you think? You think dreams have meaning?
I think there's gonna be a pretty even gender split here.
Yeah.
On this one. I think it's about as close to a 50-50 as you get.
It's like the other day when I thought, because I'm always looking for signs for something in the universe. We have a wine glass rack on our wall where it's just a rack and then there's wine glasses hung up on it. And so if you slam the front door or the garage door or whatever, it kind of shakes the house and they rattle a little bit or whatever. But yesterday it was
I've never noticed they rattle.
You never like, ding. I guess because you're the one slamming the door. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it's when you just close the door. It's like they just kind of.
It's because I'm deaf, and I also
no, it's not.
I
loud.
don't notice things.
No,
like
it's
that.
not loud. You wouldn't really notice it. I just.
And also, I feel like if anything happens in a room that you're in, your reaction is this is again for the video people, just like
it's a ghost.
Ghost. Meanwhile, it's like no, the window's open.
I know, but like the other day, it was like. You were out of the house, no door was closed or whatever like that. And then the air wasn't even on, like nothing. And it's all of a sudden, like it started to rattle a little bit again. And I was like, either someone's upstairs stomping around
Yeah.
and there's an intruder in the house, or there's someone trying to speak to me via wine glass.
And how would they speak to you?
I don't know. Like maybe it was like a Morse code situation.
Well, I mean, now we're talking the language of both Stranger Things and Interstellar.
I don't know.
You're in another dimension.
Wait.
How would you communicate with somebody?
I don't know. I'd try anything and everything.
Because
anything I can manipulate, I'm going to try.
Because all the things you seem to think that they're communicating with you are just noise. Like you never like, and I think this was the message.
Yeah.
So
yeah. It's like the crackling candle wick when I thought the candle was talking to me one time.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's crackling. It's making all this noise.
that was,
And then you looked at it and it said that it had a crackling candle wick, which I'd never heard of in my life until I bought that candle, to be fair.
it's a product no one asked for.
So I was convinced someone was talking to me via candle wick, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought someone was trying to talk to me via wine glass rattling the other day. So I started talking out
Yeah.
loud and I literally was like, my husband's going to like put me in a facility. Like,
But just again, what would they even be trying to say?
I don't know, but it's my job to figure it out. You know, it's like a mission.
Yeah.
It's like the other day. Oh my God, wait, maybe there is someone upstairs. Because remember there was, I walked to my office the other day and a lamp that you have to like literally press a button on the floor was just on. And I was like, I never turn that lamp on. In the morning I walked in and the lamp was on.
That seems like the most, if it was a different lamp, I would be like, that's suspicious. But the fact that it is a lamp that our dogs can actually turn on.
And also the button itself was pushed under the table. And then, cause I always cause I don't like the wire hanging out. It's like a floor button type thing where it's like you just push it with your foot.
Yeah.
But
you explain these stories. You set them up the way a magician sets up a
I
trick.
know,
Now,
I
as you
know.
can see, my hands
My
are nowhere
hand-
near, and the button is under the couch.
well, no, but
so
no,
how?
So I tuck it under
Yeah.
because I think it's ugly to have the big wire like on the floor.
It is. It's gross.
It's ugly. So
I judge you.
I hide the wire under it. So it's like you can't even really get to the button. There's like a hand remote other than that.
Yeah.
But then when I went in there the other day, the wire was out.
Almost like one of our dogs. You know how our dogs.
You think the dog will pull the wire out and press the button?
You think that they wouldn't? Yeah, one
But-
of our dogs sniffs every corner of the house. You think she doesn't sniff the shit out of the lamp?
And you were the one who turned the light off on there the other night before you we went to bed. You go in, you turn off the lights, you close the door.
Yeah.
If you turned off the light, you would have noticed that the lamp was on.
You don't understand me, sweetie.
I don't know.
You're giving me way
maybe
too much
someone is
credit.
living upstairs is my point. Maybe it's not a ghost.
I don't think so, only because our dogs bark at the wind.
Fine.
If somebody was living upstairs, you don't think Goose would be like, "Oh, he's up there.
That's true.
He would not be sitting still.
This is true. Anyways, sorry. That was Michaela's going crazy 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was good though.
I'm just a believer.
And it's good to be a believer.
I like to be open. And just in case that someone is trying to send me a message, I want to be receptive
Yeah.
to hear the message.
You are what we in the business call susceptible to cults.
And never mind.
What?
I was just going to say the lamp that was on mysteriously the other day. What is it? It's hanging over my grandmother who passed away. She had like a Betty Boop figurine
Yes.
that I took from her apartment. That was like the one thing I took and I set it in there.
Yeah.
And that's what was right next to the lamp.
See, now you're speaking my language.
You know, like I kind
So,
of
like,
felt
that-
like maybe she could have been communicating with me via lamp.
So that gets me to believe.
Okay, there we go.
But when you come in at me, when you come at me with, hey, setting up the magic trick, and as you can see, my eyes are closed, and there is no window in this room. When you come at me with that, and are like, yeah, this little noise thing happened, and because I always think like, okay, so somebody is trying to communicate with you, how would they be doing? Like, what is their message? You're now telling me who the messenger is, and that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because the message could be as simple as, I'm here.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
But who the fuck is crinkling random wine glasses on the wine hook thing that I hung up a couple months ago?
I don't know. Maybe someone's saying, girl, you need a drink.
So that's now we're talking about how you can become an alcoholic.
Like, spirits are telling me I need a drink.
I have to. Somebody was telling me to.
Somebody was telling me to.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I have to. The smartest thing that guys ever did was convince women that golfing was part of work.
Yes.
Like,
yeah. What?
That's just genius.
Honestly, yeah, it
they're like, hey, you know how we all love to do this thing? And it's a time suck.
Yeah.
And it's time that you spend away, and it's time we enjoy with our buddies. It's not like you can't validate it to your family. You're skipping out on your family.
Yeah.
Like, my dad never golfed. I don't golf. It's kind of crazy for me to think like, yeah, randomly on a Sunday, the days when I'm with my dad, I made that sound like my parents are divorced and he has me on Sundays. But like, it'd be weird if it was like, where's dad? He'll be back in 7 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is golf a thing where it's like guys love to do it and it takes forever?
Because it's awesome.
Why are the hobbies that guys do take forever? Like fishing, golfing.
There's a certain...
Maybe that's the only two. That's all I can think of.
No, I mean, hunting. There's just like certain things, certain trips that guys do where it's like, it can't really be... It's the quietness and the solitude.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah. No, and I get that. Like the fishing, you're kind of just like chilling and being quiet.
I have found that, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that generally men are more likely to enjoy or almost need to be alone with their thoughts every now and then.
Yeah.
Just sort of like
I think so too.
Solitude.
Yeah. And I just need to talk it out. That's what girls are like, we have to go out and we have to talk this thing through 10 million times.
Yes. And men are like, I need to process this. Think about how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I think that's basically where those come from. But basically the guys all being like, hey, you know how we're all just ditching our families for half of the weekend? What if we just all start agreeing to doing work at the golf course?
Yeah.
And that's a really good excuse.
Yeah. Cause how is that even truly a way besides just being like, oh, I'm hanging out with you. I like you. Like, we can do business together moving forward. Like, how much work is really getting done on a golf course?
So I think of a lot. And I think it's easy to think about it if you think of it like this. Why do dates always have an activity?
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's weird to just go be like, hey, let's just you and me just talk.
Yeah.
It's like, no, let's at the very least eat food or drink a cup of coffee. Or let's do something. Mm-hmm. That way we have the excuse to be at least half distracted by something else.
So we could have this.
Don't have to be on the whole time.
Yeah.
I think that's basically it.
It's a mandate.
It's a mandate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely a mandate.
But what if the man has to work with a woman? Does she get to go to golf?
It depends. Does she golf? Golfing's really fun. Women golfers are really funny.
I actually would love to learn how to golf.
I would love to play golf with you. I'd love to get really good at golf. I've never enjoyed playing golf.
I think I could be good.
I think you could be very good.
I think I could do it.
I think you would love the outfits so much.
Oh my God, I would be so cute in the
You
outfits.
would love the golf outfits. I think that's half the people are doing.
You know what? If I could have a little drink too, because I feel like the guys are always drinking, just like a little drink.
Have a few.
Oh my God, I sound like I'm an alcoholic today. The ghosts are telling me to drink. I want a golf stick drink.
We've had kind of a hectic past few weeks.
Yeah.
With stuff we're not even going to mention.
Yeah.
But alcohol has been poured.
Alcohol has been poured.
For medicative purposes.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's like I haven't been much of a drinker like the past like year and a half, you know?
No.
But this girl's want a little drinky drink this week.
You've had to do a few like, I need this.
Yeah.
Which is a special type of drink.
Yes.
I have to resist that because I need this. I end up drinking half a bottle of some liquor really quickly.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, just nuke it. and then I'm having a bad time.
Yeah.
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 Well, then I feel really good and forget all my problems.
Yeah, but you are the hangover queen these days.
I was sick. That makes so much sense.
In general, though, you are kind of the hangover queen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, babe, I'm a good chunk older than you.
Not even a good chunk.
I'm 6 years older than you.
Yeah.
I don't know when hangovers plateau all of a sudden, but when that happens, I'm literally going to start the timer and wait till you're there in 6 years and be like, how's it fucking feel? How does it feel?
Well, remember
Not good, right?
Remember the first time I got a hangover? Because
Yeah.
I was like, I've never gotten a hangover when we first started dating. And
Yeah.
you were like, you will. And I was like, no, I've never had a hangover.
Yeah.
And then the first one I got, I was like, no, I'm sick.
Yeah, I was like, no, you're not.
It's like, no. I don't get hungover.
I was like, describe your sickness. That's hangover sickness.
It's like, I am ill. What I have right now is the flu. And it's not a good flu. Should we do any segments or should we keep chit-chatting first? Or what are you feeling?
Okay, are you ready for sports gossip?
Hit me, sister.
Okay, so I want to preface this by saying that we are a body pause podcast.
Everybody is beautiful.
I mean, you know that famous like Dove soap advertisement? I actually bought Dove soap because that's how much I support their message.
We could rename this podcast the Body Podcast.
But girl, we need to talk about Travis Kelce.
Kylie Kelsey's brother-in-law.
So he was just in Happy Gilmore too, and he was shirtless for like a good chunk of it. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit concerned. And like, I'm not saying he's out of shape by like any normal standards. I mean, he's basically like a mustache and like a good haircut away from looking like Tom Selleck, AKA people's sexiest man alive ever.
Yeah, he does need a little bit of a haircut.
And I'm not even saying he's like out of shape by like NFL standards. I mean, there are some quarterbacks, the ones that like don't run the ball. Have you seen like the picture of Eli Manning when he's shirtless on the beach?
Oh, yes.
Have you seen what Patrick Mahomes looks like?
Yes.
He looks like he gets out of breath texting.
I mean, the way I text is kind of a sport.
But they actually don't exercise on purpose because think about it. It's like you can't pull the muscles that you literally don't have. And I mean, all Patrick Mahomes has to really do is drop back and throw the ball. Like it's actually better for him to not be like all jacked.
Oh my God, hack alert.
But Travis isn't a quarterback. He's a tight end.
Whose end isn't tight?
Tight ends are like the Bridget Mendler of the NFL, okay? They literally do everything.
She sings, she acts, she's a space lawyer.
They are half receiver, half lineman, which means they have to be big and strong enough to block the huge guys in the defensive line, but also fast enough to outrun the cornerbacks and safeties, okay?
So the ones who kind of look like superheroes. I mean, Gronk looked like a superhero.
Exactly. They look like Chris Pratt when he got all juiced up for Marvel. Travis looks like Chris Pratt in the third season of Parks and Rec when he had a little belly.
I bet he gives really good hugs though.
But it's not like Travis Kelce was always like this super muscular gorilla looking guy. Like he's never actually looked that in shape. He just right now, it's like he looks like he actually hasn't like picked up a weight or been to the weight room in like years.
Yeah.
He looked this way last year too. He did not have a great year.
No, he didn't.
And honestly, the thing too is like a couple years ago, they won the Super Bowl and it was like, wait, why aren't you retiring? You're at that age. You clearly have this great life with the most famous person in the world.
Yeah, he kind of was like really starting like a career outside of sports.
Yeah. And it's like, I get it. If I was dating Taylor Swift, I would rather be in Ibiza than at the gym.
Of course. My God.
But so then why are you still playing?
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit worried about like the Chiefs, about him, about people who dropped him in fantasy, which nobody really is anyway, because he doesn't look like he's ready to play football.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he's taking it seriously.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I literally just saw a missing poster for his shoulder muscles. Where are those deltoids, girl?
You think this season he might be a diva down?
Yeah, or he'll just girl boss his way to the top. He's on the Mount Rushmore of tight ends. Like he is a Hall of Famer. He's amazing. I don't know as much as Travis Kelce does. I'm just using my eyes.
Yeah.
Sue me.
Well, we'll see what happens, but you might not draft him in your fantasy this year.
I'm definitely not. No. Prove us wrong, girl.
Prove us wrong. Just for him, I hope that he can girl boss his way to the top and finish on top. And then retire and go be a superstar.
God, I don't know why lately so many of these athletes, they'll win the Super Bowl, they'll win the World Series, they'll win the NBA championship, and you're like, clearly they should announce their retirement right freaking now.
Yeah.
And they just like, I'm coming back. It's like, you're 44.
I know.
Why? Travis isn't 44, but like Tom Brady was when it was like, dude, you won with the Bucks. Just call it.
Just call it a day.
Yeah. Pause. Done.
Yeah.
I beat the future GOAT. Done.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I guess we just don't understand the hustle and grind mentality.
I do. Yeah. So that's sports gossip.
All right, you ready for the skinny dip?
Let's dive in.
This week, the skinny dip's actually kind of interesting because it's mostly just a relationship rundown.
It's a relationship update.
It's basically everyone just decided to either get together, break up, confirm. Like, it's just kind of, I literally only have one topic this week that isn't relationship based.
It's a love update.
It is kind of a love update.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just start with the one that isn't a love update.
Yeah.
Destiny's Child just had a surprise reunion at Beyonce's concert in Las Vegas this past weekend.
Did they play Survivor? I'm kidding. Of course they did.
We almost went.
I know. We were so close.
This close to going and we were just like, oh, we're kind of tired. But like, we should have gone. I can't believe we missed that.
If I had known. If I had known, I would have. I would have left after Destiny's Child left.
I know. I had such FOMO watching it. I was like, are you kidding me? Destiny's Child?
I honestly, it's less about the songs and it's more about the when they first come out and people notice.
Yes.
That's such a high moment.
It's electric when there's a surprise guest.
They should have played their least popular song.
Yeah.
Like,
just play the B-side.
Love you. Bye.
It's so funny to do like, we're doing a reunion show and it's like nobody knows the songs. Janae and Kenny from season 6 Love Island USA have broken up after a year together.
No.
As of the time of this recording, we don't have confirmation on exactly what happened yet, but it does not seem like a pretty breakup. But we do kind of know that basically their whole crew of mutuals have unfollowed Kenny.
So I assume he cheated.
Either that, or it kind of seems like he was saying some really bad stuff. Again, I don't have confirmation on exacts yet, so I don't want to say, but it doesn't look pretty. So kind of what's being implied and like on social media and stuff, like basically their whole crew just like unfollowed him. So it was like very clear Kenny did something. Yeah. And I kind of assumed like, obviously like, okay, he cheated or whatever. Of course. That's not crazy.
Yeah.
But Janae kind of went on her Instagram story saying like, you should really search keywords on your man's phone. And it was stuff about her saying like, I don't like black girls, or like I'm just with her for clout and I can't wait for this to be over so that way he can get with a bunch of other girls.
One of the few things that's worse than cheating.
Yeah, way worse.
Way worse. You have cheating at a Coldplay concert. what Kenny did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't have like screenshots or anything, but it pretty much seems like whatever he did regardless was really bad.
Yeah.
And I'm sure by the time this comes out, the full story will have come out.
I don't think I've literally ever said anything negative about you on my phone ever. Yeah. I don't think I've ever said anything negative about you to anyone.
Next up on the relationship space, Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau were seen out on a date basically a month after her split with Orlando Bloom.
Boo.
But like, boo to who?
Boo. Boo everyone.
Ew. But like, then maybe perfect?
Love is love. You know, Mickey Rourke and JoJo Siwa, Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
Or should I say Justin Castro? Yeah. Look it up. It's the one conspiracy theory I really believe. It's like undeniable.
I know. But so basically Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom broke up about a month ago. Yeah. Maybe it was earlier than that, but they just confirmed it a month ago. Although they seemed pretty together until the announcement of their split. So I think she kind of bounced pretty quick. So I don't know, but I thought that was a very interesting pairing.
It's a very, very interesting pairing. It also like not to get us too into the weeds here, but it is like, I don't really like the idea that lately a lot of like world leaders or world's richest men type thing have been dating like celebrity stars.
Yeah.
I don't like that those two worlds are meeting.
That's where I'm like, oh, so is the Illuminati real?
It does feel very Illuminati. Like before it was like, well, the Rothschilds and the Kardashians will never date. And now it's like, no, their families will merge.
Yeah.
At some point.
At some point.
It's like, oh, okay.
Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson seem to have confirmed their relationship while doing press for their new movie, The Naked Gun.
Finally, some good news.
I know, some good news. I was like, they actually seem like a really good fit. I'm happy for them. That seems really cute.
That seems exactly like I wouldn't. You could tell me like, oh, you didn't know Pam. You could tell me that they were married for the last 10 years and be like, I didn't know that, but I should have. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of seemed like in an interview that they didn't really want to put like a label on it exactly, but they were very like, yeah, like we have the chemistry and they like were doing like red carpets like their whole family.
Can I call the most obvious thing in the world right now? I think that in 5 years, Pamela Anderson is going to start getting the full-on Dolly Parton treatment.
Absolutely.
People are just going to see her as Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, where it's just so funny how it's like, we never appreciate people while they're at their height. Like where it's like, no, now.
Well, because they're whores and they're doing things wrong.
Yeah. Like it's like everyone like, oh, we all hate Kim Kardashian. She's fake. And she's this. And it's like, that's exactly what they're saying about Pamela Anderson in the 80s. Like it's, and then in 30 years, we're all going to be like, Kim Kardashian is an icon.
Once she's out of the dating possibility spectrum. Yeah. Once she's in her 60s, people are like, you know who's nice is Kim.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's so like, because I love Pamela Anderson. I'm such but the discourse about her lately has been really funny where it's like she's been doing a lot of premieres and like everything and like press without makeup on. Like she's gone very natural, which I love. Like awesome. That's awesome.
Go for it. Yeah.
But I just love how we've all become so blind to plastic surgery that people are like, this is what aging gracefully looks like. And I'm like, guys, she's gotten a facelift every 10 years since she's been 30.
She's been the most famous plastic surgery candidate of all time. Her boobs.
Yes. Yeah. No, while yes, she's not wearing makeup, she's definitely not. That's not. I think what the average woman her age looks like.
I'm pretty sure that she legit popularized the boob job.
Yeah. Oh no, she did.
I think she like broadcasted that.
Yeah, absolutely. And our next breakup, the Kid Leroy and Tate McRae seem to have ended things after a year of dating.
Good.
Do you have any form of opinion on that?
Their names are just sounds. Both of their names are literally just sounds. Their names sound like what like people who speak Japanese would say are like American names. Tate McRae, Kid Leroy.
Yeah.
Like they're not, I don't think those are our future thinkers.
Oh my God. But yes. I was like, I don't think you know who either of those people really are.
I know Kid Leroy has the one song. I don't remember what the song sounds like. I just know he has that one song where it's got a really good hook that was big on TikTok.
Yes. You know, and yeah, that's
hoe.
like there she goes being a hoe or some bullshit. I
can't make a wife out of a hoe.
Yeah.
Hoe. Kid Leroy, the kid.
I think he kind of got adopted by Bieber, and he's just kind of been hanging in that.
He absolutely should.
Yeah.
Yeah. White guys who use some black slang is kind of what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, all the hoes.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Leroy, you're French Canadian. I assume if his last name's Leroy.
Probably.
Yeah.
But anyways, before the confirmation of the split, people were getting mad at the Kid Leroy because he was hanging out on a boat with Iris and Hannah from Love Island.
Man, The Bachelor is dead. The fact that Love Island is what gets the celebs to chill with you instead of Bachelor.
Yes.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over. But that did be... Although that did turn out to be a music video shoot for one of his music videos. He just had them in it.
I was just shooting a music video. honey, I wasn't cheating. I make porn now.
Yeah.
We were filming it.
Yeah.
For money.
Well, Iris and Pepe are still together. So, and you know what? So are Nick and Audria.
They're going to have a mutual, they're BJ Novak and Mindy Kaling. They're literally, we know who BJ Novak and Mindy Kaling are. This is the same relationship. They'll date sometimes. They'll hook up a few times. I don't think that they're getting married.
Yeah. Well, I think they're chilling for now. It is kind of funny where now Sierra is kind of starting to like chirp back up again and be like, yeah, it's kind of weird that like Nick won't talk to me or whatever. And I'm like, oh, girl. I'm like, she needs to just kind of be quiet for a little bit. And then,
I feel bad for her though, only because, and not forget everything she did. I feel bad for anyone who thought that something was going to be really, really good for you. And it's the worst for you.
Yeah, no, that's
like, put yourself in her shoes. Obviously, don't say those words.
Yeah.
That's a punishment worse than saying any words.
Yeah.
You're like you're infamous now.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. And it also is probably weird to be like, I was kind of in a relationship. It just ended. And then it was like, oh, and now I can't even talk to him. I don't like that part is besides everything else is probably just strange.
All the other cast members are now in one big group text.
Yeah.
And you're not?
And you're not.
Like, okay.
Yeah. I think she like put out like a 10-minute video this week and I was like, I don't feel like watching it. I kind of was just like, this feels like a car crash a little bit.
Oh yeah, I can't watch that.
So I was like, I'm just not going to really pay that mind.
No.
Chriselle, Souse, and G-Flip just had a wedding ceremony that was medieval themed this past weekend.
You made those names up. I refuse to, I think you're messing with me. You made those names up.
No.
G-Flip?
G-Flip. Musician.
I wouldn't even guess that. I would have guessed like a parkour guy.
And Chriselle is from Selling Sunset. But it looked like a super fun. It was just like literally like a medieval themed wedding. Like
That's
it was
really
literally,
fun.
I love like a good themed wedding. That's so fun.
Do people show up in like medieval attire?
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
like,
great.
Costume weddings are so fun.
Yes. Oh my God. Basically it's like a Bridgerton wedding.
No, it was more like knights and princesses.
Love it. Even better. Even better. Yeah.
So that's fun. But yeah, that's basically your skinny dip for the week. Just a lot of relationship fill-ins.
Thank you for the love update.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, there really wasn't, like, much.
That's, you know what? That's basically what half of skinnies are.
That's true. That's true. I was, like, kind of I was like, besides, I was like, they kind of having the Ozzy Osbourne funeral today. I was like, oh, that's sad.
Also, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who died. All right, guys, that's the podcast. It's a short and quick one, but we're releasing, like, mini episodes now each week, so...
Yeah,
we're giving you more than we usually do.
We're going to stay in your feed. And you know what? If you aren't watching Big Brother, maybe catch up with us.
It is fun.
Honestly, it's kind of fun getting to like talk with you guys who are like actually watching. So that's kind of a fun.
It's really fun.
Do that. And we're just going to kind of keep pumping out a lot of fun stuff. Soon we're going to go on vacation, I think in like 2 weeks, but I think we're going to still try to pump out.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted.
We'll bring
but
this stuff.
We got a week to figure that out.
Guys, love you so much. Grab a pina colada, dry off, towel off.
Towel off.